Good morning, everyone. Welcome for today's webinar. My name is Diana, and I'm going to be with you explaining today's webinar is about the follow history of a property. To have access to the follow-up history, you need to have the follow-up access, okay? And that comes along only with the products that are professional or professional dialer, okay? Let's access, as soon as you log in into your account, the system will take you directly to your control panel. This is how it looks like, okay? Oh, please remember that you can ask any questions whenever you want me to stop or even answer something or review a part of the system or just go back, okay, and explain again. You have for that our chat window and also our Q&A on the Zoom meeting that you have, okay, on the link. Excellent. So as soon as we access the control panel, you can go to your follow-up right here, okay, on this little tab on your left, or access your main product that it will be either REIFax Professional or REIFax Professional Dialer. And go to your follow history tab so you can access to all the follow-up properties that you have added previously right here, okay? Those will be on your following. I have all my properties, 362 properties right here. And this is my template, the one that I have selected, okay? To access the follow history of one property, you only need to click on the address. It will open this drop-down list, and then you need to go to follow history. That will take you directly to that particular information, okay? The follow history works like your memory. Everything that you have done, it will be stored right here on the history in every tab. Everything that you want to do at the moment, you can also do it on this icon right here at the top, okay? Either if it's sending a contract right away, an email, an SMS, if you want to check or change your contacts, if you want to add a note, or even for the future, if you want to schedule any kind of task, you can also do that right here, okay? Let me show you how. First of all, on the follow history, you will see the address of the property that we enter is right here. This is the status of your follow property, okay? In this case, I have one property that is green and is P for prospecting, okay? If you have any other color or any other definition right here, you can check all of those right here on this legend icon at the top. If you click on it, it will open all the descriptions for every kind of status of a property that you can have there on your follow-up, okay? So properties that are green are properties that are active for sale. Properties that are orange are properties that are active for sale by the owner. Properties that are yellow are properties that are not active. Maybe they could have been recently withdrawn of the market. Properties that are blue are properties that are only with the owner or by the owner. That will be the contact of that property. Maybe they could be probates, okay? And the contact could be an attorney, but they are not selling the property. Properties that are brown are properties that have expired, and properties that are red are properties that were sold recently, okay? Or after you have added the property to your follow-up. If you want to check this, so you will have the status again on the legend icon right here. Let's close this tab. So my property is active for sale and I added as a prospecting. I can also see right here the REIFax value. This is the market value of a property. It is calculated based on our default comparables. You can check those on the overview of this property. The default comparables are properties that are half of a mile away, properties that are similar on the living area, and properties that were sold in the past 12 months. And based on those sold prices, the system calculates a median value, and this is that median value that we know as the market value of this property, okay? And because this property is also active for sale, you can check how much they are asking for and compare that to the market value. So you can know right away if that could be a great deal for you or if it's not, okay? You can also see how many days this property has been on the market. The type of property, this is a single family type. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And this is the square footage of the property. You can also see right here the build year, okay? Now, if a property will also have, or in case that this property has a pool or has waterfront, you can also see right here another word that it will say pool and waterfront. And right here at the bottom, you can see who is the contact of this property. It says REIFax because I just add myself before, so that is the contact. But you can also check the contacts right here on this icon, okay? When you click on it, it will show you the description of all the contacts that you can have, either if you have right here an attorney or the owner. This is me, Diana, as the agent, okay, just for testing. The real agent of this property is Carmen. You have emails, phone numbers, and everything. And this, Michael, could be a previous a contact, okay? Maybe a past agent for the property. You can check those right here. You can establish another default contact by just clicking on here. You can edit the contract if you need to, if you want to add another email, another phone number, or you can just delete that contact or even add a new one. Now, let's close this. You can also check on the system all the pictures, okay, that the agent have registered about the property. If you are a realtor yourself, please let us know your license number so we can add this particular feature and a few others in your account. So whenever you have an active for sale property, you can see the pictures inside or outside. That way you can check if the property maybe has been recently renewed or if it has damage, okay, by any chance. Let me show you here some of the pictures so you can check those, okay? The backyard, excellent. Any questions so far? Please, you can know that you can chat with me on the chat or on the Q&A. Let me check if some of you have questions. Nobody? Okay, so let me continue. So right here, you can check those pictures again. Let us know if you are an agent or realtor. Let us know your license number. You can send that information to us by email at reifax@gmail.com, okay? Also, you can, if you don't have time to drive until this particular location, use the Street View. It will allow you to navigate to the neighborhood, or like you will do it on Google Maps, okay? I believe that the property that we are locating is this one, okay? Let me see if we can move ourselves there, right here. This is the property, see? Right here. So you can just navigate through the neighborhood, check everything like you will do it on Google Maps, okay? This is in case that you don't have the time to drive yourself to this location in particular. You can also check the map view and that will give you the location, okay, on the map. You will see it, sorry, on a satellite view. Let's wait for this to load right here. So this is our property, okay? You can also zoom out a little bit if you need to. Check everything that is around there right here. Or you can change this particularly from satellite view to only the map view. And if you want to go again into the street view, you can click on here or use this PEC map, sorry, and locate yourself right here. And again, we'll be entering the street view of the property, okay? So this is a tool that you have here. Now, if you want to close this after you have reviewed everything, you just need to click on any other part of the system and that's it. Excellent. Now, right here, you will see 3 tabs: the history, the pending tasks, and the emails. The history will start storing everything that you have done, okay? So let's try with adding a note. You can see right here, you will have this icon at the top. Let's say, for example, that you already went to this particular property and check everything, okay? And you want to leave that note there, okay? Whatever is the note, just click on it, and here on details, just write down everything that you want to save, okay? So maybe meeting yesterday, okay? And then see, I just click on save, and I have add a note today at this particular time, okay, a note, and this was my detail. If I want to change the note or change the detail, I just click on here and add note, and I can edit these particular details, okay? And click on save again. And that's it. This history will start saving everything that you have done with this particular property. Now, let's start with some actions. Let's say that I want to send an offer to this particular property. I can do that right here, okay? I can send a document. The system, of course, will ask you that you select, write down offer price. Let's say that after you have reviewed all inside the property, you can send, or I will send an offer right away with this amount, okay? You can calculate right here, sorry, write it down manually, click on update, and that's it. The offer price will be there, and I click on continue. The system will take us now to our send documents, sorry, where we can select the contract that we want to send, okay? You can upload all type of contracts in your account. Just select them, and also you can add any kind of additional document that you also want to send. Like, for example, I have here one as if, and I'm going to send this with my lead-based pen disclosure, also with my proof of fund or my earnest money deposit, okay? If I want to select them, if I want to send them, I just select them, and that's it. They will be the last pages on the contract. You can, right here at the bottom, you can select an initial deposit amount. Let's say that I'm going to send this as initial deposit. That will be auto-populated on the contract, okay? All the information that I will be here, it will be auto-populated on the contract. If I want to establish on additional deposit or additional deposit dates, the inspection dates, let's say that I want to change it to this, okay? If I want to modify the acceptance date or the closing date, I can do it right here as well. My information as the buyer, it will be there on the contract. The information of the seller, you are not going to be able to see it from here, but it will be there on the contract, okay? If you work with an agent and you want to have her or his information on the contract, you just upload right here that information, or the broker, okay? You can have up to 2 scroll companies, title companies in your account. I only have one, but if you have both of them, or you just select them, okay? We don't suggest you to change either the, what is it called? The font of their site, the size of the letters in the contract, but you can change the color. If you want to have it instead of blue, okay, just change it to black, and that's it. On the additional documents as well, and that's it. Any questions up to now? Any questions about this part? Or if you want me to repeat something? Okay, no question. Excellent. Now, after you have selected everything that you want to see on the contract, you can preview the contract before you send it. Right here at the top, you can see how the contract is going to be received. You just click on preview. Please remember to have your pop-ups allowed on your browser. So a new tab will open like this one, and you can review your contract, okay? So this is the PDF file. Every information here is the seller, me as the buyer, the information of the property, even with the legal description, the offer price that I'm sending, the initial deposit, my escrow information, acceptance date, closing date, initials. We can help you to upload your initials on the system. Any text, any check mark, anything that you want to add right here. Here are the inspection dates. Anything that you want to add on the contract, you just need to create a template, okay? Or several templates in case that you want to change one for another, okay? Like this, a text in your additional terms, your signatures, it will be right here, your signature, it will be right there. Here is my lead-based payment disclosure with my initials as well, signatures. My proof of fund is right here, and you can also attach your bank statement if you need to, and my earnest money deposit, okay? So you can send an offer right away with just one click right here on the follow history, okay? If you want to download this contract, just click on here. If you want, or if you need to print it, it will be download as a PDF file. Then you just need to send it to your printer. Let's say that you want to modify something on the contract. You can click right here on this pencil to edit the contract. The system is warning you that whatever modifications that you do, you are changing the base template, okay? So the change, it will stay there for future sendings until you edit back the contract, okay? Or you left it as it was before. So let's click on yes, because we do want to edit. Right here, it will open this particular tab where you can also change your information as buyer in case that you're using a company. You can also change the numbers of the acceptance dates or the closing date or inspection dates as well. And right here at the bottom, you can add any additional documents, okay, that you need. Any other any other earnest money deposit or proof of fund, or if you want to change or modify any of these, just click on the pencil of this. But if you only want to edit the contract, right here on this icon, click on edit contract, and it will open the PDF with the contract, with the contract template, okay? Let's say that I want to edit something right here. I want to edit on page number 2. So let's move ourselves there. Let's say that I want to add a check mark right here, or that I need to. I just need to click on the page where I want the variable appear. So it will be auto-populated as well. And then I just need to locate it, okay? It will be a little bit down right here. And that's it. I don't need to save anything right here. I just close it, then click on save, and I have changed my contract. If I want to preview again, let me show you that the variable will be there exactly. Let's preview this again. It will load. Let me try one more time, please. So wait for this to load. Let me check. Meanwhile, do you have a question? Oh, sorry, Kelvin. I didn't see your question. Yes, you were asking how you can edit the contract, okay? It's right here. You can click on the pencil, then on this particular tab, say yes, and at the bottom, edit contract, okay? Let me save again. Let me try again the preview so you can see it. If not, I will show you how it works with the download. My server could be a little bit slow. 1 second, please. Okay, right here. Now, the change, it will be on the second page. The new variable that I add is right here, see? Okay, So this is the contract with the modifications that the change that I did on the second page, and that's it. Now, if you can also send this by fax. If you use fax, please let us know so we can set up that in your REIFax account and you can use this particular icon. Or you can just send this by email. And of course, it will be sent with an email template. Remember that you can also save as many email templates as you might need. So this will be with the contract attached, okay? Right here, the email, it will be received by our default template. In this case, it's REIFax. We have already reviewed the contact. You can send this with a copy to yourself or without a copy to yourself. And right here, this is my template, my email template. If I want to change this email template, okay, I can just click right here on Manage Template and select from the drop-down list whatever emails that I have sent, okay? In this case, I want to send this one because it's a first offer, okay? And this is the particular email. These right here are called variables. It will allow to auto-populate all the information on the emails and as well on the contract, okay? Right here, if I want to, let's say that I don't want to send this to an agent, but instead to an attorney, okay? So I just remove this variable. I can click right here at the bottom. It will open this tab where I can select a different variable. So attorneys, there, and is right here, it will auto-populate the attorney's name on my email, okay? Let me change it back to the agent nickname. So it will say only Dear Diana in this case, and all the information, it will be right here auto-populated. Even my information, okay? User's name, user last name, follow-up email, and follow-up phone number. You can also add any kind of images to the template that you need. And that's it. I'm going to send this document right now. So I click on Send Docs. The email will process. The system will let you know as soon as the email was sent successfully, okay? So let's wait just a couple of seconds. Let me check if some of you have other questions. Okay. You're welcome, Kelby. Sorry, I didn't see your answer, your question first, but yes, that is how you can edit a contract. Okay, excellent. No more questions. Right here, see? All the documents were sent successfully. And I can see right here now that I also calculate a new offer price. This was the offer that we calculate. And I send a document, a contract, to this particular email. This was the title of the email, the subject. And I have sent a contract with my proof of fund, my earnest money deposit, and an addendum that was my lead-based paying disclosure. And this was the offer on the contract, okay? Right here, you can also see the email that you have sent if you click on this envelope, and it will open the email view, okay? So this is the email as they have received it. See, all the information there has been auto-populated on the email, your information as well, or my information in this case. And right here, I can also see the attachment, the contract, okay? How they receive that particular document, see? So you can check everything right here on the system. Any questions? Okay, no questions so far. Okay, so from here, let's say that you have seen, instead of, let's go back to the follow history, instead of a document sent, it says email received, okay? You can again click on that particular envelope and from there reply, okay, or forward if that is something that you need, okay? You can also do any of these particular actions right here on the email view. Let's go back to the follow history. Now, I have sent my first offer for this property, and let's say that I want to send a text message maybe in an hour, okay? I just click right here on this icon that it says schedule task. And this is how we can create a task for the future. We need to set up the execution type, either it's automatically or manually, okay? Depending on what you select. Automatically, the system will do it for you regardless that if you are connected or not. And manual, it will stay there, the task, it will stay there as pending until you complete it yourself, okay? I'm going to select automatic to send a SMS, okay? You can check on the drop-down list what are the tasks that you have there. If it's manual, you have other kind of tasks, okay? You can also schedule to make a call maybe in an hour or maybe tomorrow, right here. So I'm going to select automatically send a text message in an hour, okay? Let's say that I want to them to receive at 12:40 to receive the text message, okay? And I can just select the date right here and the description. So this is about my first offer. This description is for you, okay? It's a detail of fair offer. And that's it. I just click on create. I, of course, will need to select what is the SMS that I'm sending, okay? Again, the two, it will be right here for the default contact. He or she is going to be the one who received the SMS. Please be aware that whenever you are doing this particular task, an SMS sending, you need to make sure that your contact has a cell phone number there so they can receive it. Otherwise, the system will tell you that you cannot send the SMS because they don't have a cell number, okay? So this is the particular SMS that I want to send, but also I can go back right here to the manage template if I want to select a different SMS, okay? I only have this one, or maybe the default that REIFax give you. You just select it and load, and that's easy. It will override or it will change the particular SMS that you want them to receive. Let me select again my third offer template for SMS. Click on load. And now I just create the task. All tasks were successfully created. Right here on the history, I can see that today at this time, I have created a new task for a text message that it will be sent to this number today at this time, okay, about my fair offer. So that's it. That is how the system will save everything. In a future days, let's say next week, you want to review everything that you have done, it will be right here. You just need to go again to your follow-up, click on the address, go to follow history, and it will open this particular tab where everything that you have done every day and with the time, or every task that you have created for the future, okay? Now, let's create another task. Let's say that I want to send an email, maybe in a couple of days. I can also go right here, schedule task. I will select again automatic email, and I can send this maybe next week, okay, at 10 a.m. And this will be a follow-up email instead, okay? I just click on create. And now from here, I can select a different email template. If you have already created one template for follow-up, okay? I have one here, follow-up on an offer, and I click on load. And now this has changed. Did you receive my offer about this particular property? Okay. And that's it. I create the task. And now you will see that we have created a task for an email that is going to be sent in a particular date and time, okay? Right here, about a follow-up. Any questions about this particular tab for history? Let me check your questions. Everything clear, excellent. Okay, so let's move on. Right here on this particular tab that we have, we can see all the tasks that we have pending, okay? So you can see them right here. Let me explain you. In this particular grid, you can see when the created date, that it will be today, so only appears right here with the time. But if you create a task, let's say yesterday, then you will see the date right there with the time as well. The execution date is going to be when the particular task is going to be completed, okay? So this SMS, and you can see here on the type of task, is an SMS that is going to be sent at this particular time about my fair offer, okay? And it's pending, that is a status. And right here, you can also see that this particular email is going to be sent on September 10. The contact, it will be to REIFax. You can also check on the phone, okay? If you have that particular is a cell phone. Remember that you can check your contacts right here. And the last column, if you see on this particular column, a blue thunder, that is meaning that the task is going to be automatically sent by the system. If you don't see the thunder, it's because you need to complete the task manually. And for doing that, you just need to select right here and click at the top where it says complete, okay? Any questions about this, about the pending tasks that you can see on your follow history? Yes, we have a question. Jose is asking, how can you edit the task? Yes, let me show you. Let's say that you want, that you change your mind and you want to edit a particular task. So click right here on this pencil. Let's say that I want to change this, the text message. I want them to receive it instead of today, tomorrow. So I just change the date and the time. We cannot change either the type of task that we have selected or the type of SMS, okay, the body of the SMS that they will receive. Only the date, the time, and the description, okay, the details. Let's say that if I want this to be received tomorrow, so it's going to be about a follow-up, okay, and I can update, and that's it. Now the system will change right here the date and the time and also the details. Okay, let's wait for this to load right here. See, I have changed the date, I have changed the detail, and that's how you can edit a task. Is that what you needed to know, Jose? Excellent, you're welcome. Okay, anybody else have a question about the tasks? No. Let me show you something. Whenever you have a property in your follow-up that have a pending task, you can also see that particularly on your follow-up, okay? Let me go here to my follow-up and let's refresh. This particular column, it will show you all the properties that have pending tasks, okay? And the number will appear here for the number of tasks that you have pending, okay? Also, the number of emails that you have pending on read, okay? This is for whenever you have received an email. If you see a number right here, just click on that number and that will take you to the email view, or if you click right here on this number, the system will take you directly again to the follow history and to the pending tasks to see all the tasks that you have pending, okay? Excellent. Now, if we complete, for example, let's say that I'm going to complete, I have changed my mind and I want to complete this email at this moment, you just need to select it and click on complete. You need to be aware that this is not something that the system will check right here only on the history. Let me reload or refresh the tab. The email will be sent, okay, at that moment, or the SMS, it will be sent, or the contract is going to be sent, depending of the task that you have selected. Or if it's a call, the system will open. Let me show you how we can make calls also from the follow history, okay? So I can see right here that an email has been sent. I can also see all the emails that I have sent and all the emails that I have received right here, okay? So you can check that these are with the arrow pointing up whenever you have sent an email, or if you have received it, it will be pointing down, okay? If you have sent an email with a contract or with an attachment, it will be right here. If you click on the email, you will see that this particularly was the follow email, okay, the follow-up email that we just sent, okay? And again, you can reply, forward, send another email, send a text message, a fax, a contract, schedule a task. Again, that is also available on the view email, or if you want to send this to the trash. Let's go back. Any questions so far about the emails and how you can check them? No? Okay. Everything good. Okay, the other things, okay, that you can do is that, for example, let's say that you want to download in your computer this particular image of your pending task. You just need to select them. You can either print it to be downloaded as a PDF file in your computer. You can also select to export to a Excel file or a CSV in case that you are using a Linux, okay? Or if you just want to download all the history right here, click on print. Let's print. Your browser will ask you if you want to send this to your printer right away, or you can just select on the right here to save this as a PDF file, and that's it. Then it will be with a name. Okay, let's say history. Maybe with the name of the particular address, and that's it. I save it, and now will be in my downloads in my computer. So you can check that particular PDF with all this information in case that you want to save it, okay? The last thing that you can do right here is that you can also make calls. If your product for REIFax is professional dialer, the system will allow you to make calls directly, okay, through the system. But if your product is only professional, then you can leave here the notes about a call that you are making at the moment, okay, or to your phone number or your cell phone number, or just leave the notes about a call that you have done today. Let me show you. I'm going to click right here on this icon that is call. It will open this tab for the Plivo phone, okay? The system will ask you, who do you want to call? Do you want to call the principal, that it will be the default contact? Or you want to call the attorney or the agent or maybe the owner of the property, okay? That will depend of the contacts that you have there for that property. If you have professional dialer, the system can also select right here if that particular contact is in a do not call list. You can select yes to call them or no to not call them. That will be up to you, okay? The system is also letting you know who of those contacts, if you have professional dialer, are in a do not call list. And the time zone, you can leave it at any if you are going to do the task right now, okay? If I click right here on make call, I believe that you can hear as well, like me, it will start ringing right there. I have my microphone in my browser and it's ringing right here, okay? I'm going to hang up right here. So it will stop ringing, it will stop the clock, and I can leave right here any kind of notes, okay, about the particular call that I'm making. Let's say that I can see right here that this is the listing price, this is the offer that I have sent. Let's say that they are asking maybe this amount, okay? So I just here, I need to send a new contract, okay? So this is the note that I have review, okay? Sorry, that they told me about the call that I made. If I want, I can click right here and go back to the follow history, or I can also go here to go to my overview, to go to the previous contract that I have sent, go again from here to the follow history or add a note, okay? While you are making the call, you can also go back to the follow history and check, oh yes, I have sent you today at this time, it was a contract, okay, I sent it to this address, to this email address, can you review it? And that way you can talk and review everything at the same time, okay? If I want to save this note, I just click on go back, and now right here on my history, I can see that today at this time, I made a call to this particular number, and this is the note that I have left. Again, if I want to change the note, I can click right here, okay? The system will also save the time, okay, of the call. In my case, it was 0 because wasn't no answer. Any question about how you can make calls through the system? No questions? Excellent. So we are good to go. Now, this, okay, about the print, all the history, or maybe select right here all the emails and export them to an Excel file, is because you can delete everything that you have done to a property if you of course delete the property from your follow-up following, okay? Let me show you. If we go back here to our follow-up, and let's say that after you have done everything with a property, you are not interested anymore, or they didn't reply to any of your emails, okay? You just need to select the property. You have two options. You can either delete, and it will delete everything, okay? Or you can block the property. And this particular icon is really good because it will allow you to know that, for example, this property, you already review it, you already send contracts, you already, I don't know, for a reason, if you left a note in your history, you block this property, okay? And this is because whenever you do a new search in your results, if this particular property comes up, then you will know if you already blocked it, or if you delete it, the system won't tell you anything, okay? It won't show you that you have done something, okay? And if you delete it, you will be deleting everything as well in your follow history, okay? Any questions? Okay, yes. Kelvin is asking, how does it look a block property on your results? Let me show you, okay? Now, let me block right here this property instead of deleting. I'm going to block it. So as soon as I do that, the property, it will be, or the properties, because you can also select several at the same time from your follower, and it will be removed from your following, and then you will see them on your block. It's right here, okay? The first one. And right here, I can, again, go back to my follow history, and the system will show you now on a status that the property is blocked, and it will show you when the property has been blocked, okay? But the follow history, it will remain right here, okay? So if I go back to my following block, I can select the property and I can restore. And then I will see it again on my following. If I refresh, it's right here, okay? Now only with one pending task, because I believe that we have only one, see? But my follow history is right there. So I have unblocked the property and when I blocked it, okay? Now, let me show you how it will be. Let me just answer your question, Kelvin. I can block this property. Block it again. And let's say that I do a search and the property will come up in my results. How can I make sure of that property will be blocked, okay? Let me check right here really quick. Let's research for this property. Let me click, and this property is in Osceola County. I go back here to my search tab. I just select it, I select the county where this property is located. Osceola, it's right here. And I click on search. Whenever a property that is blocked in, whenever you do a search in your results, you will see this particular sign, okay, or symbol on this second column, okay, for your follow-up status. This property is blocked. If you delete it, then you won't have anything right here. So you are not going to know that for this property you already added to your follow-up, that you did something there, okay? You just are going to add the property again and start the process all over again, okay? That answered your question, Kat? Excellent, very good. You are very welcome. Okay. Let me go back here. Let's go back to our follow-up. And again, let me restore this property. It will be different, okay, if you delete the property instead of blocking it, okay? Block it. If you delete it, then the properties are going to be right here as well on the delete. Right here, the first one. If I go to my follow history, right here, until now, the system is saving everything that I have done, okay? But if I go and add this property again, then the system is not going to tell me if the property was already on my follow-up or something. There is not a sign there on my results, okay? If I want, I can show you. Let's click on search again. See? Nothing for my follow-up status. Okay. I have a question here. Yes, Jose is asking, does the, oh yes. Okay, Jose is asking, does the task, the pending tasks that you have for a property, they are removed or blocked whenever you block a property? Yes. Whenever you have a pending task, okay, for a particular property, let me restore this one, okay? And that way, if you, even if it's deleted, if you have deleted the property, sorry, and if you restore back again, that is the only way that you can save for that particular property also the follow history, okay? But if you add it, if you add the property again, it's not going to be there. But yes, whenever you have a pending task, okay, and you block the property, this pending task is going to be blocked as well, so it's not going to be completed, even if you have selected as automatically, okay? Okay, Jose? Excellent, you're welcome. Okay, I have a last question right here. It's from Alisa. She's asking how you can add a property to your follow-up. Okay, to have all the properties stored right here in your following, you just need to either do a search, okay? Then select and add it to your follow-up or import. Let me show you this one right here at the beginning, okay? For first. If you want to import a list of properties, right here, just write down all the addresses or the parcel IDs of these properties. Separate them either with commas or with line breaks, okay? For example, I'm just going to write down something, or maybe a parcel ID, okay? So all the numbers of the parcel ID one by one, then enter, and in another line, another one, and that is how you can add all the parcel ID or all the addresses, okay? If you can also separate them with commas if they are different addresses, and that's it, and click on search. The system will try to locate these particular numbers, okay, in the state that you want that they are located. And the system, again, is asking you, how do you want to add these properties to your follow-up? As buying, selling, prospecting, or listing, okay? You can add them as listing and click on process. The system will try to find them. Of course, these are completely made up. So total properties 3, properties found 0, okay? That's why you don't have anything there. But if you have the right address of the right parcel ID, then the system will tell you that all the properties were added and you can start see them right here on your following, okay? Or if we go right here to our search tab, let me clear this particular search. And let's say that you want to add new properties. You can select either the filters right here, okay? Maybe properties that are single family, properties that are for sale, properties that are pre-foreclosed, particular bedrooms or bathrooms, listing price, market value, debt to equity. You can select all of the filters, or if you already have a search saved in your account, go right here to the manage search, select that particular search that you have there. Let's go to one that for me is really good because it have a potential equity that is positive. So those are great deals. Let me look for those particular searches that I have here. Remember that the system give you several searches, or if you are a mentor student for DRIA or BRIA, they also have give you saved searches right here, okay? So you just select one and click on load. That will override the parameters right here. Then I can just select, maybe let's go to Miami-Dade, particularly county, and click on search. And in your results, okay, to add the properties to your follow-up, you just need to select them. Okay, let's say that I want to add these 3 properties to my follow-up. And right here on this icon, the system again will ask me, do you want to add them as buying, selling, prospecting, or listing? I just select one. Let's select again prospecting, and I click on add properties. As soon as the properties are there, it's going to appear right here, these circles, green circles, because the properties are active for sale with a P inside, meaning that I just added as prospecting, okay? Let's wait for this to load. Successfully added, good, click on okay. And now I can see my 3 circles right here. And if I go to my follow-up and I refresh, remember that this is my particular template, but you can see the default template or any other. And right here, the first 3 properties are the one that I just added today, okay? Did that answer your question, Alyssa? Excellent, very good. Okay, and for all of this, again, you can start the process again. You can just click on, go to follow history, to another property, and start everything from here. Again, this is only if you want to go one by one, okay? And to check everything or do something from your follow history. That is everything that you can see or review on your follow history, on the follow history of a property. Any last questions about today's webinar? Okay, thank you very much, Jose. You are also the best. You are welcome. Have a great day, everybody. Okay, I will let you go. Please remember that all the webinars are every Friday at 10 a.m. You are going to receive the emails to remind of those every week. And whenever you are using the system, right here on this chat window, just click on it, say hello, and ask your questions. If you have troubles or if you have an issue, just contact us so we can help you, okay? Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.